Let me see if I can find Tags just sent me some new songs. Shout out Tags. Echoes in the, or what's this one? Still Wide Awake. Where is it? Oh. Sort by Drake added, yes. Okay, this is really annoying. Spotify sucks. All right, let's get this loaded. What up, Chomp Chomp? All right, guys, do I have the funniest description for a live ever? My tower is just not that big yet. Let's tower and chill. What up, Robert, Berto, Chomp? It's going well. How are y'all? Yep, that's my exact thinking, Berto. I was gonna do this earlier, but I had work to do. Then I had a dentist appointment. Then I actually took a nap, so I just got back from the dentist. Well, that was 2 hours ago. Powered through some work, and here we are for Tower and Chill. And I just set this up too. So what I want to do is we'll jump into the Reddit a little bit, and we'll just, you know, talk shop. Tower and Chill, yeah. Tower and Chill with the boys. All right, is my description, like the first couple sentences, pretty funny? I thought it was clever. Anything to get a few more clicks, you know. All right, let me get this chat over here. Shout out to Tags for this song. Alright, it's not letting me get this bigger. Pause. Same for generators, just one. Nice! Chomp Chomp, yeah, I would say. I mean, I believe, if I remember right, you're EHP. So yes, generator would be, I would say, probably the best. I mean, armor would be good. Core is great because of the damage. However, you can go wrong with those. You can't really go wrong with the generator assist mod because you can immediately start farming with Singularity Harness, like I do, if you have a sync, or G-Comp, and immediately see a significant increase in coins. Because also this percentage, like the first click in this is literally like 15 stones. So you can spend like 45 metals, get a little click, and it just automatically goes up. You want to make sure you have your Shadow Shards done. And, well, if you can have Recovery Package Mastery done. Reason being is, let's say 161 levels in, like, a normal primary module is going to be, you know, a good multiplier. But 161 in the assist might not really be anything if it's only 1 or 2%. So it might technically be more effective to have your shards into just your primary because of the increase in the percentage versus, you know, 161 levels of levels in this of all those shards, and if it's only at like 1.002 because it's 1%, is it really worth it? Just kind of spitballing. Nice. Chomp Chomp, I did the exact same thing. I gem rushed that. Alright, it's not getting the font any bigger. Let me get this over here. Let me pop this out. EHP and need econ. Yeah, man. Then you can't go wrong with the generator. Generator was significant increase in coins. It's just a lot. It's a lot more coins. And as EHP, you need a lot of econ. Lots econ. I'll hold your tower if you hold my... Thanks, Bulldozer. I appreciate it. Yeah, so I gem rushed my last few levels of Shatter Shards back on Black Friday, and that was well before the efficiency. So it was like, I think probably 15 or 20,000 gems for like the last 3 levels, if I'm remembering right. The last one I think was like 8,000, and it's like, damn, if I had started playing the game a little bit later, I would have had significantly better gem return there, because now I'm at 2.17. So like looking at this, what I do is with all my masteries, I get them to like level 7. So 1 more level, and then I gem rush the last 2 levels just because that's how I do things. I don't like gem rushing. Like, I'm never gonna gem rush a lab that has like 99 levels, except for like the last one of lab speed. I'll probably gem rush that just to record it and make a meme about it or include it in a video, or even do it live. But the mastery, since they're literally just 9 levels, you get those done, and the last few levels are of course pretty lengthy. But like for me, I'm able to keep all my labs at 5x, and then now I can do 6x like 4 to 5 times a week. So I get through the first like 5 or 6 levels pretty quick, but then the last 2, yes, I'm gonna save up coins. Not that I really need to, and then I'm gonna gem rush. So probably by tomorrow night this will be done. Then I can rush the next 2. What up, Booyah? Using that calculator we pinned. It's good to work out the best balance of module levels. Generator is a higher swing for higher level, whereas core and cannon is close. But that's a good point, Bulldozer. Can you message me that calculator on Discord? I want to put it in the chat here so everyone can see it. Just catching up on messages here. I am moving next week. On Monday, I'm flying up with the cat to Montana, and then on Tuesday, I'm flying back. So that'll just be boom, boom, drop off the cat. Already shipped a bunch of cat stuff up there, litter, food. And then Wednesday, my car is getting picked up from the car like shipping company. I just have a Honda Civic. So they're picking it up. I can't put too much stuff in it, only like 100 pounds in the trunk. But then Wednesday night, I'm picking up a big like 7-seater SUV to then pack full the rest of my stuff. And then Friday, me and my roommate are driving up, where thankfully he'll be driving most of the way because I would not be able to do that alone. Shadow level 5 is only 6k. Nice. Yeah, Chop Chop, when I did it, my lab speed I think was at like 60 or like 55. So because I didn't have that good a lab speed, it was pricey for me. Yeah, the thing is with those super long labs, so like some of the bands and like shatter shards, and I mean there's just a few labs, like for example I rushed Chrono Jump because the last few levels of these, if you look at it in the Discord, or not Discord, excuse me. In fact, let's do this here. Shatter Shard, Chrono Jump the Tower wiki. I'm gonna get this popping up. All right, so check this out. The last few levels, or at least the last one, is 166 days, which is just insane. And so I think for me it was like 35 or 36 days with all my lab speed ups, like, you know, as the full time it's showing. But for that it wasn't too bad to rush. Shatter Shards Lab the Tower wiki. I think Shatter Shards is a bit longer. Yeah, 1 year. That's insane. So what I would say about this is you basically have to rush it. I mean, you don't have to, but because it's so long, it gets more efficient with gems to rush super long labs. Like if I was to rush this, that's only like a day left, like that's not very efficient at all. If you count, like if you do the calculations to see like how many hours per gem am I actually rushing through, or like days per gem, it's not that good if it's like less than a few days. But if it's literally a year, like full lab speed, it gets more efficient the longer the lab, which is why I pretty much always rush the last 2 levels of my masteries. Just knock them out. It is a long drive, Winter. What's up, man? Good to see you. What up, Jeefus? Yeah, so a year ago in January, I moved from Dallas to Montana, like moved back home for a few months. And that drive was like 20, 21 hours. This time, the drive is just like 18. So it's not so bad, but yeah, it's a long drive. Nice, Wisco. I need to get there. I've been relatively permanently upgrading my lab speed. So I'm at 92 now. And this has gotten a lot better because obviously as you get more lab speed, it gets quicker. Just got that lab speed relic, so that helped. But I've been able to run one lab at 6 times speed for like 4 to 5 days a week. Usually you just have to turn it off on tournament day. And so because of that, like I've been able to get through these like 3-4 days. So I'm almost there. I would assume by the end of the month, I'll probably have this done, especially considering that I'm going to rush the last level. Just want to go ham on mods, even when all 5 stars maxed. Yeah, man, you can't really go wrong with that. Especially if you have all 5 stars. Like for me, I don't. So like this, for example, I don't even have a star in it. So once it gets to 200, I'm capped. And then, of course, I can just put more in this. But with assist mods and getting good multipliers, the earlier you can get shatter shards and the earlier you can get RPC mastery done, and then, of course, have good package chance, it speeds up the progression a lot. Like, when I got to Legends, I did some damage labs for like a week or 2, but then I stopped doing damage labs and I focused on Econ, on like masteries. And I got RPC mastery done without any levels in it, like any coin upgrades. And I was able to maintain in Legends for like a month just because, in my opinion, the increased progression I got from the more shards to level up all my modules. So I had more damage, more ultimate damage, whatnot. Happy trails to the move back home. I hope it works out for the best for everybody involved. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm excited. That's kind of the, I want to have a home base. I was actually thinking about how I'm going to do this because when I was growing up, snowboarding was my passion, and I used to actually compete. I was the Arizona State champion for like giant slalom for like 5 or 6 years in a row. And so snowboarding is my passion, but I haven't been able to snowboard for the last 4 years because of health stuff. So my plan is, every winter, once I'm able, I want to spend like a month at a different resort. 1 to 2 months. So like, hopefully next winter, knock on wood, with health allowing, I want to spend a month at like Mammoth. Next year, the year after, I want to spend a month at like Jackson Hole and just like live there. And for that, I kind of need a home base because I can't like ask my roommate to watch my cat for like a month, you know. So, me and my folks get a place, they can watch her. But I'm moving back for other reasons besides that, of course. Really easy to fill out. Oh yeah, Bulldozer, thank you. So if you are, so Chomp, you want to check this out. And will anyone else with assist mods that's not quite sure what to do? There's some assist modules that, oh wait, wrong one. That it makes sense to, you know, if you only have 1% in it, it would potentially make sense to just keep your shards going into the primary upgrades. But there's others where even if you only have 1% or 2, it would make sense to put those shards in the assist. And guards lane. We're going to start with the classic here. Whoa. The AGR Winter Classic. Bulldozer, your lab speed is 67? Oh my gosh, bro, what are you doing? What are you doing? Shout Spartan. Gotta get that lab speed up, man. I know it's dreadful. I hated, past tense, I hated upgrading lab speed because it's like, they A, take so long, and B, like, you're not directly progressing your tower, but it's kind of like module labs. The earlier you get it done means the faster you're going to speed up with progression the farther you go. Because each time you get a level of lab speed, it means a little bit of each lab is technically getting completed. Like, if you ever go in here, and I'm not going to do it now because it's 897 gems, but if you ever rush one of these just to see, like, take a look at your other lab, like, you'll see 3 days, 0 hours. If you click this, it'll probably go to, like, 2 days, 23 hours, and 50 minutes. So each level lab speed is a little bit of a completion. Actually, just give me 1 second. I gotta send a authenticator code. Just 1 second. Kraken. Okay, there we go. I try to put my stuff on Do Not Disturb when I'm on these lives, but sometimes there's urgent things. So I do personal. 7-3. Yep. I'm still trying to figure out, like, I popped out the chat from the Edge browser, and it's still so tiny. That's what she said. I still think I have a super funny, a hilarious description for this live. There we go. This one looks a bit better. When I do it on Firefox, it shows a lot better. One thing I've gotten better about not chewing gum on the lives, but I forgot that this sounds gross on the live, so I'm sorry. Bonzo Snowboarding YouTube channel, GoPro on the helmet. Bro, yeah, so my friends have GoPros, so they there's this thing with the GoPro. It's like this, I don't know, technology with it. So you have the stick, right? And you hold the stick, and yeah, you can film it looking at you, and whatever the technology is, which I'm sure is actually pretty easy to do now, but this was like 5 years ago, it would automatically edit out the stick. So the stick would just be removed, so it would just be like a POV, like of filming you, kind of. I work at Park City. Nice. Bro, Cloud, so I'm actually going to be staying at like South Salt Lake next Friday night for the move. But bro, that's sick. Staying a month, I wouldn't say Park City, but like a month in Salt Lake would definitely be the goal, or like one of these years. I'd probably do actual Salt Lake City and not just Park City, so I can hit Snowbird. And then I can, be close to, I think it's Little Cottonwood Canyon. I've been actually reading a bit about Salt Lake's weather, because of course I'm driving through there next week. And it's kind of scary. I've heard the Salt Lake is drying up, and even like Trump and then Democrats are like coming together, not to talk politics, but like both sides of the aisle are like, let's save this lake. Which is good to see that they're trying to save it. But thank you, Cloud. That's dope, man. Wasn't there a strike? Ski Patrol strike this year? Or was that last year at Park City? I don't know the exact numbers, but increase a few percentage of the way before. So the higher the absolute damage you receive, the higher the absolute increase is. I'm trying to see what that's in response to. The scaling, once you close to getting killed, gets absolute faster, so small increase won't do much. Why does he... Oh, I'm seeing the comment. Alright, we're going way back. Sorry, y'all. We're going to go through these comments. Why does my EHP and regen not improve my tower by a lot? Tier 11, 10,600 waves, even 5% HP, wall HP and HP regen didn't do anything. I see now what you're applying to, Ban. Yeah, the scaling at the end of the runs is just insane. It gets the enemy damage and health, like the farther up you get, it gets exponential. Like, slowly goes up, and then once you start getting like 6, 7, 8,000, it just skyrockets. So those HP increases, like, you got to do quite a bit of that, enhancements to have it really do much. But if you're farming that much on tier 11, Stefan, when I was at that point, I think I was going a little bit farther to do tier 12. But for tier 12, once I got there, I only did like 1 or 2 more labs of wall regen and wall fort. Did a few more labs of like normal health. But then I went pretty much all in on damage, and that's how I got out of tier 12 and then out of champs and into legends. Enemy health level skips would be the best to increase move up tiers. That's a good point, yeah. Ben's got a good tip there. Just got card mastery and RPC first. Just have it unlocked. I can feel the difference. That's dope. That's the advice I give. RPC and cash mastery are great at unlock. To go off what we're just talking about, farming at tier 11 to like 10,600 waves. When I was about that point, that was when I unlocked cash mastery. And it's legit, like when you're farming high waves, so there's a lot of max spawn elites, I was getting like, it was a 30% increase in reroll shards just from a base unlock, no coin lab upgrades of cash mastery. RPC is very good as well, unlock. Yeah, Booyah, it's the weather. Here, I'll pull this up. I'll pull up Firefox. I've never seen him do this before, and I think it's because, well, I'm not going to get into it, but it says like excessive heat warning, or at least it did the other day. And usually I would only see that in Phoenix in the summer when it's going to be like 114 or higher. But yeah, extreme heat warning. Like, it's not that hot. Like, yes, 107 is hot. Well, I should rephrase that. It's pretty damn hot, but like in the summer, it'll get to like 121, 122. It's insanely hot. But damn, no wonder. Bro, I had the, I've had my balcony door open, and like 30 minutes ago, I started sweating. I'm like, what the hell? And the inside thermostat said like 81 degrees. Let's see this 10-day forecast. Alright, this is dumb. See, this is why I don't like the Weather Channel app. Look at this site. It's pathetic. Not even loading. 10 days. 106, 105. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm literally moving at a great time. When I moved here last year, it was in like April, and my buddies were like, you're moving at the worst time because it's starting to get hot. And I was like, it can't be that hot yet. Sure enough, I was wrong. Yeah, so Billings, 82, 71, 58. Yeah, that's much more comfortable. That's a lot better. Boom, we're back. Know the exact number. Sorry, catching up on comments now, boys. Lassie does not decrease lab speed, lab only relics. Well, I mean, you're technically right. I'm just saying, like, if you are watching your labs and you get a level done, like once that level's done, it technically each like remaining time on other labs goes down by a little bit. So it's completing the other ones, but yeah, you're technically right. I forget where to look. Where do you go to see your like relics and your overall like lab speed? I know it's somewhere back on the home page, which I'm happy to back out to and see. Because yeah, there's a big difference between like the relic decrease you get versus like the labs that you get on it. For all metrics, for damage, lab speed, you name it. Coins is a big one. Yo, Pandu, what's up, man? Insta 360. That's a cam, Winter. I'm gonna look that up. Yeah, it's crazy. The when I moved to Dallas and I was away from, because when I lived in Phoenix, I'd go up to the Arizona Snow Bowl like a few times a year, so I'd snowboard a bit. But being in Dallas, it'd be like, okay, I'm gonna get maybe like one, at least maybe 2 ski trips in a year. So I bought myself a what is it? It's like a one wheel. It's like the wheel thing that's got the board on it that you balance to just like warm up my legs for the season. I still have it sitting around, but I haven't really used it that much, obviously. That was last year? Okay. Bulldozer want Death Defy song. All right, the people want to hear it. Death Defy song's coming on. Oh, shoot. There it is, yeah. Turn up a little bit. Whoa. Whoa. What are you doing? Special guest. Missy B. Hi there, little cat. Look, Missy. Look, Missy. Look at that, miss. Camera. Look. Bonzo! That looks so weird being all zoomed in like that. There we go. Rise again. Cloud ranking. How's the ski area this year? I've been seeing tons of. I mean, my browser will just automatically recommend stuff to me because I click on like I'll search like Mammoth, for example, or Snow Bowl, and I've been seeing a ton of ski areas are closing down because it's like raining on the mountain or it's like record high temperatures. All the snow's melting. Does Park City still got enough snow? The percent scaling is always the same. The absolute increases thing. Ah, okay. Yeah, so Ben, the thing that I'm still confused on this is, I'll give you an example. Maybe someone can enlighten me on this while we tower and chill. Well, at critical factor, it was 300. It was 300, and then I got a level in the lab. And when I got that one level, which is technically goes up by 3.03 3 basis points. My critical factor went from 300 to 302.5, which isn't 3%. 3% is technically 3% of 300 is 9. So it didn't go up from 300 to 309. It only went from 300 to 302. So that didn't seem right. And then I got an enhancement, and it went from like 302.5 to like 303.2, which is like, wait a second, I literally just got an enhancement, which I thought was a 1% increase, and it's increased by a fraction of 1%. So I don't know how that works. We're gonna look this up. Reddit tower difference between enhancements and labs. I might pull this up on the screen. Question about lags versus workshop. That'd be a dumb question. Is lag upgrades workshop? See, even me, who I would consider mid-game player, I'm playing for a year. There's still stuff that I just don't know. I think everyone's always learning. Currently sitting at ILM plus 8, 1000 wave max. Nice. Van, are you a fellow ILM Plus player? I'm at 8 too. I'm gonna get it maxed out, but first I'm getting Deathwave cooldown to 50, getting that maxed. Then I'm going to be getting GT Plus maxed out. Just finish Econ. I might get a few more clicks in my GT like duration, maybe the bonus. I am gonna get one more click, the 850 stone click into my Deathwave quantity, and then I'm going to. And then after I get, of course, GT Plus maxed, I'm going to pick ILM Plus to the max. For the memes, of course. good point. Yeah, it's not only about temperature, but the climate. Yeah, 90, like 5 and 100% humidity or whatever, like in Miami, is arguably worse than like 110 and no humidity, like in Phoenix. The dry heat is it is a bit different. Use the calculator for what's better, ILM damage or plus, or wait until cool down. Wait with CD until your damage is up. Wait, Ben, what calculator for ILM? Like an effective path calculator for inner landmine? Inner landmine effective path. If I see something, I'll pull this up on here, look. Bonzo! King of Death Defy. Max quantity and cooldown to 2, yada yada yada. Max out quantity, cooldown. Quantity then. Bring cooldown to reset for each boss wave in Legends. Don't go crazy on ILMs. I disagree. I went pretty crazy on ILMs. So hope CF plus. Look at this AI. When I first got into this game, fellas, I'd go to AI for like all my tower questions, and it would give me some of the. It would literally make up stuff. It'd be like, well, instead of damage card, you need the repeater effective card. And I'm like, what is this? They go, oh yeah, you're right. That doesn't exist. My apologies. It's possible to add inner landmine chrono jump. Oh wow, whoa, look at that. Who's that guy? Who's that handsome fella? It's possible to add inner landmine chrono jump and effective path sheet. That's the thing. I literally have not opened effective path once. I just haven't. I know I should, but the Tower Tool ILM Plus. All right, I'm going to look that up. That would actually probably be a fun live idea. Tower Tools. This guy's tool thread. What tier should I farm? I'm going to put this in the chat. For anybody who is a new, relatively new, or really for anyone, this is a great website. Tower Tools. Lab calculator. Stone calculator. Bot calculator. Turn results. Multiverse calculator. Damn, they've added some on here. Tower update bingo. Stone planner. Vault calculator. Wait, there's an effective path in here? Am I missing it? Here. Whoops. Copy. Effective path sheet. Yeah, if it doesn't let you send a link, like I wish you could enable link like sending on YouTube. Like Kick will let you. I think Twitch it can let you. I know. Well, actually, it is pretty risky, but I do have my Discord up. So if there's something that you want to share, just send it to my Discord. Like with Bulldozer, what I asked you to earlier. Which thank you again for sending the efficient leveling calculator. Send it to me on Discord and I will add it. And don't prank me. Don't prank me with some inappropriate link. Which calculator you're talking about, but that's why I was thinking to get Island Plus, I can start the lab for it. Yeah, I don't know which calculator. I think someone had mentioned the effective path, E-pass, then an ILM like effective path calculator tool or whatnot. But I can't seem to really find it. But I just go off feel, man. Oh, here it is. effective path sheet. Here, I'll share this too. Go to stone calculator. Okay, we'll do that. Let's get this. Oh, whoops, I don't even have showing. There we go. Claim this. Oh, it's stone pack time. But I'm not getting anything. I agree. Link bags application used for the resource. Yep, continue. How about Rick rolling you? Okay, that'd be pretty funny. That would be, as long as it's not, I mean, you know what I mean by inappropriate. I love getting trolled and pranked to an extent, but like, don't send me like something that's just, you know, gonna get my YouTube banned. Like, I still do tower reviews, but no one sent me their tower to review, so guys, please send me a tower to review. But I always would, before putting it up, I would like, of course, look through it. If there was any like links, click on it. Any images, of course, click. Make sure there wasn't anything just obscene. Because if I accidentally popped up something on my YouTube, that would be very bad for the channel. New in-game stone pack, yes it is. Make sure that you have a creator code. Well, your a creator code entered for someone. I have Spartans. His just 300. For the web store, I have Crowbar in because you they don't automatically apply to each other. So make sure you support your favorite creator with that, or switch it around. And I do not have a creator code yet. All right, let's look at this. How do you use this thing? Level, I think I have level 3. No, level 2. Yeah. Cooldown. See, I don't even know what level this is at, because my cooldown's technically at 120 seconds. So what is that, like level 18? Yes. Wow, that was a brilliant guess. Alright, so Death Wave. Next cost 850. Next cost, that doesn't make sense. The next cost for my cooldown is like 600. So I don't know what's level 1 look like. 290. No, that's not right. Because my cooldown right now is at oh wait, it's at 100, I think. Yeah, there we go. That looks better. Yeah, it's at 100. So there we go. So is this saying that for me to max out my Deathwave cooldown, it's going to be 3,450 stones? Or that's what I've spent so far to get it to 100. Yeah, okay, yeah, see. 8,850. Where's 3,450? So that's like 5,000. Like 5,100 stones. I've thought about doing a tower review while doing a live. Discord Select Tags does. So I would usually do my reviews like on the live stream, but I would just do them like solo, where I'd look through the PDF or the Google Doc, and I would just review it on the live stream. But tag style, where he's like got the other tower, you know, the person who submitted the PDF, the docs. That is a good idea. I'm just not good at the Discord, like the setting it up all on one screen and streaming off that. I had the top ILM plus path. Oh, there we go. Okay. Thank you, Ban. See, my brain just freezes up when I get to these effective path calculators. Let's look at this. Initial plus 300 true. Total multiplier. Okay, so this is what I think is the important thing to look at, is the total multiplier. So at first, total multiplier is, or the extra, excuse me. So for 300 stones here, for the unlock, extra multiplier of 198,000. And the next one is 1 million. Oh my gosh. Next one after that's 2.5 million. Next one 4.5. Yeah, so these are exponential increases in the multiplier, which is true for most Ultimate Weapon Plus. I'm not sure if it is on Spotlight, so we're going to go back and check that. But yeah, so I am ILM 8. So wait, 1, or this is unlock, right? No. Yeah, so 1.5. Here, this is how I'm going to do it. My ILM Plus is 19.7. So we look for 19.7 right here. There we go. Plus 19.7, okay. So the additional extra multiplier is 25 mil. Last level is 16. The next one is 46, so it almost doubles. My next click in ILM Plus basically doubles the multiplier. And then one more after that. That doesn't seem right. Only 69 from 46. 88, 95, 102, 109. Yeah, so I guess it's not, unless I'm looking at this the wrong way or not interpreting it the right way. But it appears that for ILM Plus, after the 9th level, it doesn't exponentially increase anymore. Missed the funny mic from last stream. Man, when that mic was giving me issues, I got so mad. Made me want to throw the mic, and then I realized, well, if I throw it, I'll probably mess it up more. Yeah, like you did my review 4 or 5 months ago. Yeah, I meant tag style. It's got to trust people sharing screen. Yeah, that's a good point, Bulldozer. Maybe I have to try that out. Shout out to tags. Don't want to be stealing any ideas, but if it's someone who, you know, I've been knowing for a while, like you, Bulldozer, we could review the tower and have a good chat. Put your stats in at the top. Damage. Oh, these are, so damage substat. This is, oh, I don't have the substat. That's a module. Damage upgrade. I'm at, technically, see, this confused me. I'm at 838, but I don't believe that's a number here. Oh, yes, it is. Okay. Perfect. Doesn't show as 838 on the homepage, but, you know, the upgrade. Not sure why that is, but whatever. All right, plus unlocked, plus value, 19.7. Pre-charge, I have this maxed at 50. Shout out to Chrono Jump. Pre-charge mine, 6. Oh, wait, no, excuse me. We're just going to put this at 1. Just for base stats. Because Chrono Jump you put in here. Seconds per, yeah, we'll leave this as is. 69, 84, 99. You know, speaking of funny mic, Toaster, my mic is now starting to get some static. Do you guys hear that? Uh-oh. Yeah, Bulldozer, let's add that on the calendar after I move. We'll do a little live tower review. And yeah, Pandu, let's do it. So ultimate damage relics. You mean this right here? This I thought was module. Yeah, man, I don't know what it is, man. I just, you know how there's some people that like they can learn a language like super easy. They just like pick up a Spanish book and they'll learn a language, or like they'll go in math and they'll do math like super well. I wouldn't consider myself that good at math. I did do business calc in college, but it was like the toughest class of my life. Well, like some of my other friends, like in engineering, doing like Super Saiyan 7 math. And what I'm getting at here is my brain just doesn't get these. Because I'm pretty sure I'm looking at this wrong. Because what I want to see is just like the base, like the value that you get for the increase. It's like, as you're seeing here, the extra multiplier, even from just getting the plus, like a few levels. See, it goes from 66 to 84. That's a decent increase. But then the next increase is just 90. Total multiplier goes from 563, 654, 752, 856. So yeah, so it's still increasing a bit, but it's not an exponential increase. Well, like with golden combo, like here, I'm gonna put this in. Golden combo is exponential. Let's watch, see how many kills I get here. What was that? Let's say 566. 566, unlock cost. See, what does this mean? Unlock cost. I have GT unlocked already. Unless does it mean the first one? Because I think I got it for 300. Whoa. What the hell? Yeah, this doesn't make any sense. I just don't get it. What am I unlocking? Because I got golden combo. I unlocked it for, I think, 300 stones because it was the first Ultimate Weapon Plus. Or maybe it was 500, I don't know. ISO kill is 50. Yeah, look at this. See, look at this. This is the, this is what I mean. This is much more like black and white. Because with golden combo, as you see here, the additional bonus, just 18, then 21, and 25. So each click is getting a little bit better. But then the last few levels, 100% increase. Then the next one is 119%. Next one is 140%. This isn't just like, 0 times. This is from the previous level, I'm pretty sure. So it exponentially gets more valuable. Well, it looks like for ILM Plus, it does not exponentially get better, at least according to this. Should I hop on Discord? Yeah, Ben, if you want to. Except I'm not too Discord literate. However, let's go to Tags server. Just Guessing University. How do I do this? Stream chat. What's up, Moon? Yeah, I'm just trying to process this right now. Okay, so here's bonus. Okay, so this is the actual bonus. And this is the additional. So bonus 545, then 664, then 805, 972. Yeah, so this is an increase of what, 80 from these two? And this is an increase of 100. And this one's an increase of 120. Here's an increase of 130. Increase of 170. And then finally an increase of 210. No, man, I'm serious. Discord is just, it's not my thing. Here, I'm going to show this. What the hell? See? I don't even get this. I don't want to download Discord. I want to open it in the, there we go. All right, so if I'm trying to go into a voice chat, and if someone wants to join, Ben, if you want to educate me, and anyone else, if you want to hop in a voice chat, we could talk tower on our live. Do I hop in here? Yeah, Toaster. ILM, if you're not talking about ILM Plus, because you definitely need Chrono Field Plus for Legends. But in terms of actual like effective at lower stone cost, ILM, like just inner landmines by itself, are very effective. Once you get them, get good quantity, get good labs. If you think about it in tournaments, like bosses are showing up every 5 waves. Each wave is, let's say, 30 seconds. So that's, what is it, 2.5 minutes? So you basically just have to get your ILM cooldown to like 2.5 minutes. And you should have inner landmines for each boss, in theory. Go in the channel with the speaker icon next to it. All right, here. I think I'm in. There we go. I'm in. We got it figured out. Thank you, Bulldozer. So if anyone wants to join, we're in Tags' Just Guess a University in general. Oh, ban here. Let me accept your request. Pending. The LDSC, I think. Oh, Pandu, what's up, man? Wait, I can't hear you. I don't have this muted. Here, I'm going to lower my Spotify. All right, talk again.
Here I am.
There you are. Yep, I can hear you. We got it. Learning more about Discord every day. What's up, man? How are you?
Doing okay. Farming T18.
Nice. I'm not at tier 18 quite yet. My goal is, well, I've got 22 keys right now. Once I get the next tournament, I should have 20, like over 25. So I'm going to get that like nuke save from Killing Blow. And then I'm going to go into, I'm going to take off Slow Aura. And instead I'm going to put on nuke. And then I'm going to try to do tier 18 farming. I do have 8 bans, but yeah, tier 18 it should hopefully be by end of the weekend.
So I tried without slow aura, and basically I lose like 400 waves or so. And the coin per hour is
Really?
not that. Yeah.
On tier 18?
Actually on any tier, because basically if you're using permanent black hole, it's like you don't really care too much about the slowing effects.
Yeah.
It like those slowing effects affect only elites and bosses anyways, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because everything else
And
is just
bosses,
stuck in the black hole.
yeah, at standard speed, so it's not like they're slowed down in the black hole section.
Mm-hmm. Now that's Bulldozer was telling me he'll take off Chrono Field on his runs. But Bulldozer, I forget the number. And in fact, if you want to hop in this chat, we can get a little party going. But I know one of the metas is like turn off Poison Swamp Stun, turn off Chrono Field Plus, and you'll get more coins. But yeah, you're not going to make it quite as far. Do you do CF Plus for your tier 18 runs,
Yeah,
Pandu?
yeah, like I tried with CF Plus off, and then commanders are an issues. So I keep Chrono Loop all the time, because this way all the all the mobs that are being spawned by commanders, they simply rotate outside of its aura buff basically.
Yeah.
So they are much easier to kill.
How many waves do you get
On where?
on
To
18?
17? On 18, let me
Yeah,
see,
let me
I
ask you, what
just
do you get on 17? Because I'm trying to think, not to just shoot a million questions at you, but like, I've heard some people be like, oh, move to tier 18 when you only need to get like 3,000 waves on it. It'll be more effective. I want to make the move when it my coins per hour and cells per hour goes up, but like the rule of thumb I go off of is tags saying once you're getting to like 6,000 waves and like glass cannon, then move to the next one.
I just sent you a screenshot of my T18 and 17 runs.
Oh, dope. Yeah, so tier
On
18,
Discord.
3941, tier
Like check
17,
my DM.
5333. So yeah, coins per hour looks like it went up slightly, or say about the same.
It's like similar but faster. Let me see.
What about the
So here,
cells per hour, would you say?
gonna send you something real nice right now.
Oh, Ben, we're on Tags' Discord. Here, let me see if I can get the link.
Okay, this is more
I'm gonna put this in.
interesting.
Oh, Bulldozer, I feel bad. I forgot your UK time, like 8 hours ahead of me.
It's similar to me actually.
Where are you
It's
at,
one and a
Pandu?
half for me. I'm in Italy.
Italy? Nice. Yeah, what
Yeah,
time is it there? Like 1 in the morning?
like a half a.m.
Damn, that is we're on opposite sides of the world, man. I'm looking at your screenshots. Coins per hour. What do you track these on?
Um, the let me send you the link.
Oh, percent destroyed by spotlight. That's brilliant. I wish they showed us all this in the in our normal stats. Like they don't, do
I
they?
know, right?
Percent
No.
damage by spotlight or in spotlight. Oh, Nick, what's up, man? Good to see you. So that's a good question, and the question, Pandu, that Nick just asked: why turn off Chrono Loop? Your coins go higher depending on like what you're farming. Like glass cannon, certain tiers, to my understanding, your coins can go higher with it off. But everyone's tower is a bit different.
Yeah, so in my opinion, it's because of enemy balance mastery and elites,
Mm-hmm.
aka scatters, more specifically.
Yeah.
With chrono loop off, scatters die, much faster, and just that basically.
So chrono loop off, they die faster. Okay, that makes sense because yeah, they're getting to your tower quicker then they're getting
Yeah,
killed quicker, which means if you're eliminating them faster, you're gonna get more enemies that spawn essentially,
yeah,
and the more scatters you can get, the quicker you break them apart. It'll add more to your GT plus, essentially.
yeah.
Yeah, faster killing. Yep. I
Actually,
like
it's the
don't
opposite.
want to. I'm so AFK. I'm a lover of AFK. That's why I love this game. I just
Yeah, it's good.
don't want to be
So
going
generally
anywhere.
during the day, like whenever I wake up, which is like more or less like 1 or 2 p.m.
Yeah.
up to 4 or 5
Man, you're a
a.m.
night
That's
owl.
oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's because I work with Americans, so
Oh
I'm
yeah, you kind of
more or
have
less
to
in
then.
their time zone. Um, so I'm most of the time at the computer anyway, so
Yeah. So then you can toggle on and off, whatnot.
yeah.
That makes sense. I'm just looking at this again. So I want to check, and maybe you can educate me on this, and for everyone listening, because I usually hear people say for Spotlight Plus, you just need a few clicks in it, and then you're good. And so I'm wondering, like, for example, with GT Plus that we're looking at now, it gets each level you get is bigger than the last one, essentially. So the
Yeah,
improvements
but
are more valuable. But for ILM
yeah,
Plus, it looks like it's not after ILM Plus 9, unless I'm misinterpreting it. But for Spotlight Plus, here, let's look at this.
yeah. So for the ILM Plus, it's actually exponential, like you said. It's just that it's much more like um it's not like the chain lightning, which is like direct damage.
Hmm.
With ILM, you have way too many variables, which are chrono jump, and also the time outside of chrono jump. So you also have to consider the cooldown for ILM.
Yeah.
In my case, for example, I have maximum cooldown. So I'm basically spawning bombs. Yeah, I'm spawning bombs
So you have the max
through
cooldown.
chrono.
Do you have the max cooldown substat too, or the ILM cooldown
Yeah.
substat?
Oh no, no, not in farm, not no, not yet. I actually need to get another click into that wave cooldown, and then just to keep my permanent death wave, and then I can replace that one for ILM cooldown.
Ooh, permanent death wave is that's super valuable. What's your death wave damage amplify at?
Mm,
Because
damage
what I'm thinking
amplify.
is when here I'll put up on stream. I'm thinking when I get my death wave cooldown maxed, I'm gonna get like this death wave damage amplifier up to like level 10 or 15, where each effect wave hit amplifies damage that enemy takes from death wave. So if you have a
Yeah,
permanent death wave, and this is pretty high, if an enemy's just sitting there getting hit with wave after wave of the death wave, it'll have a lot of damage, like potential slapped onto it.
yeah, if you use that wave as a damage source, but I don't do that. So
See, I think this though is the damage amplify. Oh, you're right. Yeah, each effect wave hit amplifies damage that enemy takes from death wave. Ah, then never mind. Yeah, you're right. I thought it was
yeah,
taken from every like source, but yeah, if it's literally just from death wave, then it's kind of useless.
everyone would have been would
They'd have
have
that
talked about that.
permanent, yeah, permanent death wave with that lab maxed out. Ooh, energy net and recovery packages are today's new missions.
Actually, what I intend to upgrade is the Death Wave armor strip. That is pretty nice for tournament as well.
See, I've heard the same, but I've also heard that if you get too much of it, it'll hurt
It's
your
better.
tier
Yeah,
17 and 18 farming.
yeah.
So each effect wave strips armor from the enemy. So I'm assuming, like for me, I have it level 3. So that means if the enemy has 25 layers of armor, since my death wave armor strip is at level 3, one hit would take it from 25 to 22 essentially.
It's the other one. That's the damage amplifier.
I don't think it's updated yet on the stream. I think there's a bit of a lag.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Our our chat is live, um, and then it's going through the OBS, then to the YouTube and whatnot. That's got a bit of a lag on it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna mute
And
myself
right
out while I
now,
drink
all
some
you
water.
people on the missions.
All right. I think it's up on the stream now. If I'm looking at the stream, I see
Yeah.
Death Wave
Now,
armor. Now it is,
yeah.
yeah.
It's like a 20 seconds delay
Yeah, it's a pretty bad lag.
from the other side of the world we are here, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah. All right, let's check this out. I'm gonna look now at Spotlight Plus. Bonus unlock cost. Let's leave it at that. Damage per meter. My damage per meter is at 2.7, 2.75. Range to enemy 43.5. Yeah, armor strip bad for farming. I've heard that, Bulldozer. Um, if you go too far, you can't reverse the lab. I don't think there's an adjuster for it, so you kind of screw yourself. But I'm of the mindset, and Pandu, I'm curious of your opinion on this. Like, I mean, once you get like GT plus and like let's say permanent, for example, like does it really matter if you eliminate enemies like right away or not? Yeah,
I mean, that's what I do. Um, I want to kill them as soon as possible,
yeah,
but
yeah.
the downside is that you're not tagging with the message,
Oh, that makes sense. Yes,
and
that makes
that's the
sense.
reason why I got kind of screwed with chrono loop
Hmm.
because I was killing way too much and was not tagging with or
It
master.
wasn't getting the orbs. And then I guess even like if it's not getting tagged with the death wave, then you're not getting the death wave coin or cell amplifier either.
No, actually, with that wave, since it's permanent, you have it
Oh
like
yeah, since
literally
yours is
forever.
permanent, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, since yours is permanent, everything's getting hit with that thing. And
Yeah.
looks like we got bulldozer in here.
Yeah. How we
Bulldozer,
doing?
can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah. Can you guys hear
What's
me?
up, man? Yeah, how are you?
No, I can't.
Yeah, not bad. You
You
can't hear
can't
me,
hear him,
can you?
Pandu?
No, I can't hear him.
Hmm.
That's weird.
Hey, I'm messing around. Don't worry.
Oh,
Ah.
okay. Thought to be like, damn, it's one of those days, man.
I was answering him. Can you hear me? No, I can't.
No, no.
No, I can't.
So
No,
that
that's
makes
true.
sense. Yeah.
Yeah, you got
How
me.
would you know to answer if if you didn't hear him?
Bless you.
Pull prank on Bonzo Day.
Yeah, you're gonna get Rick rolled next.
So question that Pixo asked: is it still bad with damage cap slider? I don't know. What do you guys say to that?
I
I've
know.
not
I need
unlocked it yet.
that.
Armor strip bad for farming with the damage cap slider. Because if you turn the damage cap way down, I'd assume it's not as bad, but that's a bit more, just more, monitoring and micro.
My understanding is you don't want the armor strip at all, because
At
each
all.
level in it is quite a massive decrease towards your coin farming.
Damn.
So I think some of the big boys don't even have like 2 levels in it.
Damn. Then I probably don't want to take
That's my
anything farther than
understanding.
mine.
I stopped at 1. I got told off by tags, so I stopped it. I stopped blabbing it.
Mine's a 3. Pandu, what'd you say your Death Wave armor stripping's at again?
0.
Let's compare our towers.
Whap them out and put 'em
Tower
on the
and chill.
table.
Yep, everyone pull out their tower at 0. Damn, then I don't.
I need to transfer my phone. Give me a sec.
I guess I won't take mine any farther. Oh, what's up, Poetic? What's up, Nightmare? Weird how all the inside and outside of this game work. Yeah, Nick, that's one reason why I like doing these Thursday Tower and Chill lives. And like I tune in to like Monday nights usually Tags will do a live. Monday day Greeny will. And there's just so much knowledge and information shared and things to learn. Like I literally have a notebook for this stuff. Like here, I'll show you.
Do you ever read back over the notebook?
Yes, I do. Before the tournament, I'll go over and I'll see. I usually see the target priority.
Yeah, makes sense.
You'll see here like ranged, fast, boss. I used to write down the battle like conditions. Then once I got Berserker Mastery, I kind of just said screw it because there's so much now variability in what really does best. Because even if you have bad modules or say cards on, if you get a tournament run with like 7 death defies with your intro sprint running, you're just gonna automatically do better than any setup with, perfect setup, but no RNG at all. So I stopped recording that detail. Oh, we got tags in here. What's up, man? Oh, I hear Discord noises. Hey, we got tags in. Just Guess
Put my
University.
tower on.
Is this a bad time?
What's up, everybody? We got a little party at. Joe Dog, you have your armor strip at 10 out of 10. Do we have a slider for this? Does like armor stripping Deathwave or no?
Yeah, I don't
Nah.
think it's a good idea, but once you get to like tier 19 or 20 farming, it's probably not as bad.
Yeah, that
But
makes sense.
if you're doing like tier 15, 16,
It'll hurt you.
it could be a foot gun. Yeah.
It's bad,
bright
it's bad for
side,
the orbs, isn't it?
Yeah, but look at the
Yeah.
bright side. If it's 10 out of 10, you get like a higher gem rush efficiency. So
Ah,
Yeah, far less.
That's
a good
far
point.
less coins.
Yeah, so basically, if it takes 235 gems to finish a lab, it's going to take 234 now. Congrats.
nah,
Congrats.
it's a tiny, tiny bit more.
Yeah.
Teeny tiny bit
So
more.
true.
Oh, man.
So Tags,
I'm
before
doing
you
an
joined,
experiment.
we were talking about
Sorry.
this effective path, or I don't know if this is truly an effective path. I don't know
Oh, I
what
love
this
that
is.
thing. I check it daily. What's up?
It's I was trying to see like ILM plus according to this like stone calculator. I'll send it here in the chat. It appears that after ILM level 8 that it doesn't really increase by that much each click. So it's not as valuable. Like there's less say increase in damage per stone than there is with like let's say GT plus, even though it's not damage, but GT plus gets exponentially better the farther you get, while it seems like Inner Landmine
Yeah.
plus kind of levels out.
I can't really say for ILM Plus, but I know GT Plus and Chrono Loop, yeah, they get better
Yeah.
the more you level it up.
Which makes sense because if you're spending
Yeah.
2,000 stones, you want to make sure you get more value than a 1,000 stone upgrade.
Now, Spotlight Plus is the complete opposite.
Yes.
It gets worse. Every level it gets worse. Like the amount you gain is worse per level.
Yes.
After like level 4.
I
Dude, you
stopped
read
at
my
4.
mind.
Yeah.
I pulled this back up, and that's what we were talking about.
Mhm.
Let's look at here. Plus multiplier.
Is it because it's additive? It just goes up by 0.1?
No, it's just diminishing returns.
Yeah.
The way they calculate that, I don't know why they do that, but I mean, hey, that's great. That means you don't have to max it. So less stones you
True.
got to
Yeah.
spend. I'll take it.
Yeah, the
Well,
Yeah, you're right,
increase.
'cause it's just
Oh, go ahead.
50%, then 25, then 12.5.
Yes,
It
yes.
increases. Yeah, that's why. That
Yeah,
makes
because you
sense.
go from 1 basis point, 0.01 to 0.02, so it doubles. That's what, 100% increase? And then to go from 0.02 to 0.03, that's a 50% increase. And then 0.03 to 0.04 is, what's that, 25 or 30? 33?
It's a 25%, isn't it? Go from 3 to 4.
Something about that.
Yeah, between 20 to 35.
Question from Berto. If Deathwave stripping is such a foot gun to coins, surely there is some kind of mechanic in the game that helps to counter it. Otherwise, you're just stuck. I don't think there is a mechanic, Berto.
No.
There's no slider. You're just stuck.
The only like counter that I could think of is don't do the lab. Just don't do it.
Yeah, Joe, I feel
all I
bad
can
now.
think
You've got yours all the way at 10.
It's all right. It's all right. I mean, I'm pretty sure Joe's doing like tier 18 or 19 by now, so it's not as bad. But if
Oh, that's
you're
good.
somebody that's doing like tier 15 or 16, it's probably a lot worse for you.
Yeah.
Because the thing is, like, technically, it doesn't take much to get rid of armor, especially by the time you're doing tier 17.
Yeah, with high attack speed and chain lightning.
You don't even notice it. Yeah, like you don't even notice the armor, honestly. So I guess it's more like a waste of time too, in a way. Except for tournaments, it might be okay.
Yeah.
But still, I just think there's so many ways to get rid of armor that you don't need to do the lab.
What is
It's
the
hard to
armor on
get
tier 17?
perma death wave in tournament as well because you generally don't run the death wave quantity on your tournament.
Oh,
module.
so let me tell you
I don't.
this. Let me tell you this, Bulldozer. I did a test. I had on my the Harmony Conductor. I had Death Wave cooldown, and I put Death Wave quantity on my ARM chip. Let me just
Okay.
tell you, if you're looking for more health, the cooldown is better than the quantity. The quantity was terrible.
Sure.
Well, no, it was only assist mod, so it was only like +1 quant, but
+1.
still,
Yeah.
the cooldown was so much better, but it's probably not even worth anyway, because by the time you get all that health, it's kind of useless that far into the run.
Yeah.
Uh,
I'm
especially now.
purely glass cannon rather than hybrid.
Tags, how far along, like in your Legends progression, were you when you got Health Mastery?
Last month,
Last month.
beginning of February. So, can I view my?
We've got a few months to go, Bonzo, till we start
Yeah,
worrying
we
about
do.
health
So-
mastery, I think.
Yeah, so basically, I would not worry about EHP masteries for a while because you have to take care of all the damage stuff first before you could even think about that.
Did you have attack
Uh,
speed and critical chance masteries before those?
Yes. Yes.
Oh, wow,
What I
okay.
mean is you should have all of your damage masteries, all that stuff should already be done.
Yeah, attack
including
speed,
attack speed and
damage.
crit chance. Don't sleep on crit chance. It's actually pretty decent.
I have been sleeping on
And
it.
slow aura. And
Slow
landmine
aura.
chance. And nuke.
Yeah. So I did get landmine stun after I got the EHP masters, but I probably would have got it sooner if I had to pick again because landmine stun was really good for me. I like it a lot, and especially if you run a lower range, it's even more effective. So I know Bonzo, he runs a lower range. So it would be better for him probably.
See, my only thought
Sort
with
of.
that is because, well, landmines, I've got like a 30 or 43% chance to spawn a landmine. But then of those landmines that spawn, 30% of them are going to turn into an inner landmine, which already, well, stuns. But, of course, doesn't give the miss. So my question is, if I have the inner landmine stun mastery, if an actual, or the landmine stun mastery, if it's an inner landmine that hits it, the inner landmines aren't going to get the percentage chance to miss, is it? Because
I don't
effectively,
think so.
for every inner landmine, I miss out on that landmine plus, like, stun miss chance, is what I'm trying to get at.
I can't say for sure, but I think it's only for regular mines, and that's why it
Yeah.
could run into an issue with ILM Plus because those landmines might turn into inner landmines instead.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know for sure how that works. But
Yeah, that's something we'll have to look into.
oh, so yeah, I just looked, and basically, according to my tournament progression, I was already getting like 1700 in Legends before I got them. Because basically, Overcharge was my main issue,
Yeah.
and that's why I got it. But now with Fast Ultimate, it's kind of a waste now because your wall's not going to stay up long anyway with all
Yeah.
the Fast Ultimate. So, well, for right now, it's not worth getting because of all the
The
Fast
fast will
Ultimate.
change soon, though. And then
When they
it'll
get
be
rid of
OP.
Fast Ultimate, it'll be worth a lot more to do. But here's the thing, though. You could
The
just
wall
put
will be
like
up.
10% into armor multi-efficiency,
Yeah.
and you'll get a decent amount of HP just off of that. And then just like, maybe, I don't know, get like regen mastery.
Yeah, that's
Call
just
it
what I
day, you know?
did. And I found if the Overcharge is the first
Oh,
fleet
wow.
in a tournament, I might be
Yeah.
able to tank one hit. But then every other hit after that is everything gone. So I'm kind of thinking
Oh.
about getting it.
Oh, hey, Joe Dog.
Nice. We got Joe Dog in here. Oh, Matthew, what's up, man? I hear a good question. Let me read Pixo's question. If it doesn't take time to get rid of armor anyway, then the lab doesn't do much. Why does it make such a difference in econ then? Oh, yeah, so Pixo, that's
Because-
the extra orb mastery. If you eliminate enemies
yeah.
too quick, they're not going to get tagged by the orbs. And
Yeah.
extra orb mastery is one of the... I mean, it's pretty damn good for extra coins, isn't
Yeah,
it?
that's one of the things. I wanted to tell you, Bonzo, last night, my friend Christian making me do an interesting test. I was telling Bulldozer earlier, I'm going to start doing this from now on because I got extra orb mastery. But basically, right now I farm at minimum range, and I got all the orbs on the out. I put all the orbs on the outside for now. Reason being is because there's armor anyway, and I want to hit everything.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to see how that does with econ because my friend Christian, we did a test run on tier 19. I did I did 98 meter range, 2.65 shockwave. Priority was the closest, fleets and then the closest.
Yeah.
And the orbs were all the way on the outside at 127 meters for both of them.
So super
And
far
it
out. So it's tagging stuff before it even has the potential to die, essentially.
Yes, and I was like, oh, well, this is interesting. And actually, the run went pretty good. I didn't go as far as I wanted to. I only went to 38.71, but it was my best one so far in terms of the coins for 19.
You had both orbs that far out, or just
Yes,
Okay.
both of them.
Yeah, I like that idea.
19
Hey, it's Joe Dog here. Tags, what was your orb?
Joe Dog, what up?
Hey, what's
Hey,
up,
Joe
Bonzo?
Dog, what's
I
up?
appreciate watching you guys, man. It's been fun this last month getting to know you guys and watching you on YouTube
Hell yeah,
and
brother.
your streams.
Uh-oh.
But what was your orb tags? Like, what was the percentage? Because I seem to can't get past like 80% tagging
Last time I got like 87%. Like when I
at that
farmed
127 meter range.
Oh, hold on.
Where do you see
me do
this?
that.
Percent enemies
So-
tagged.
So basically, I think the easiest way to calculate that would be if you go to the battle page, the stats, if you divide enemies hit by orbs by total enemies, that should give you a rough
Okay.
percentage.
I'm gonna do this math.
So I had 320.63K, and then divide that by how many enemies? It was
Gotta get my trusty notebook.
402 divided by 402,617.
So that's about 80%.
So about 80%, yeah.
Total enemies
About
for me is
80%.
3, 7,
But
8, 4, 4.
When I do 30
shoot.
meters, I get like 82 to 87% when I do 30 meter range.
Are you farming with Chrono Field off or Chrono Loop
Chrono Loop,
off? I'm sorry,
yes.
Chrono Field. I'm sorry, Chrono Field Plus off.
Yes, I leave it off on 18 now.
Yeah,
That's
I just
what I'm
bumped up.
testing
I
at the
just
minute.
bumped up to 19, and I farm at 30 meters on 19, and I had to put it back on. I turned it off.
Oh yeah, I turned it on for 19. If you can farm 19 with it off, you are a savage, my friend. Like,
Damn, I just did
yo,
the
God
math.
bless.
I have 3,000 destroyed by orbs, but total enemies is like 380,000. So I'm getting a fraction destroyed by orbs.
Oh wow!
But
Wait a
it's
I
like
assume that's
75%.
much different than actually tagged by the orbs.
Wait, hold on. It
No,
came
no,
up
no,
to
you're looking at the wrong
25%.
spot.
Oh.
That makes sense. Yes, I see destroyed by orbs here, 94,000.
No.
No, you don't want
not-
that one.
not
Go higher
destroyed
up.
by
Go
orbs.
higher. There's
You
one
want the
tag by
one-
orbs.
You want the one enemies hit by what is it? Tagged by orbs? Or
Yeah,
hit
it's
by-
above that. So you
Hit
have
by
total
orbs.
enemies at 300.
Enemies hit by orbs. There we go. 213,000 to total enemies is 382.
Yeah, so
70%.
divide that.
213 divided by 382. Pull up the calculator. $55.7%. Damn,
Okay, so
not that good.
So here's one way to fix that. Two ways to fix that. You can run when you farm. You can run a poor man's damage limiter. In other words, devo your damage in the workshop, set it back to like level 400, or get the damage limiter. That's one way to fix that.
Yeah,
And this is one of the reasons why damage limiter comes into play later on, because of things like that.
that slider.
Yeah, it's good.
Would you
Yeah.
still recommend doing the range trick to get the orbs at 30 and 43.5, even at tier 17 and 18?
What what? What
Like
do you
take
mean,
range
like-
card out, lower the orbs down to 30.
No.
Put the range card back in.
So basically, the offset orbs, that's only for tournaments and miles. That's only for tournaments, honestly. And the
Okay.
reason why is because the offset orbs is because people do that so that the workshop orbs, they line up with the space with the mines, or like they leave them at 30
that makes
meters.
sense.
That's good for tank ultimate and for fast ultimate, but when you farm, you don't want to. Yeah, when you farm, you want the orbs either as close as you can on the inside, or you could do this like Greeny does this. he puts the workshop orbs out as far as he can, and he puts the extra orbs in as far as he can. So like a staggered setup. So I guess the extra orbs, whatever gets missed by the workshop orbs, the extra orbs hits.
I think
Hopefully fall
Ryan
back
does
on
that
that.
too. I think I saw him farming at 127 with his arms.
And you've got
Yeah,
workshop
so-
orbs as the exterior ones with the actual extra herb perk in.
Yes, and this is, and yeah, so things like orb size is another thing that you could improve for that as well. Orb size, orb speed,
Yep.
maybe some armor substat efficiency.
I think that's what I have.
Yeah.
Orb
Orb
speed,
size, of
orbs.
course.
See, I farm at 30. I put my workshop orbs at 39 and my extra orbs at 30.
Yeah,
So
And
you
I
stagger
seem to get
yours,
better
Joe?
coins per hour doing it that way.
yeah. That's what I usually do. I do the workshop at 39, but I got them both at 39 at the moment. I just want to see what happens.
What I got
I
behind?
put 'em
I'm
both
at
at
43.5. And I do tournaments at 43.5 too. But I've got
Yeah, I can't believe you go
SD,
so. That's
Ancestral
such a short
Assist.
range for tournaments.
I've
think if you
found
have
that
a
it
perma
does
swamp, it's worth.
it does well pretty good. I actually got a personal best last tournament with it, but I've done runs where I would do like I think the consensus is like 69.5 is one of the better ranges, and I found that did worse for me than 50 and then even than 40. So I'm sure some battle conditions a little bit more range would help, but for me I think it's because I do Space Displacer and then Magnetic Hook as well.
Okay.
Sorry, I cut
Yeah.
someone off there, so go back up.
Oh no, you're fine. No, you're fine. I forgot what I was going to say about the, with the range. If you're running like 50 meters, a poison swamp, it comes into play even more. Like if you get a permanent swamp, it'll be way more effective if you're doing that 50-meter range. Definitely.
Do you have a permanent swamp tags?
No, I have zero.
Zero.
My poison swamp is still optional, but I'm
Yeah.
working on it now.
That's crazy.
I just
man.
after the tournament, I put a click into duration and 2 into the cooldown.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna put one more click in tonight, and I'm going to do once I put one more click into GT duration tonight, I will officially have a permanent golden tower without a G comp.
Ooh,
So that'll be fun.
bro, that's
So
huge.
Lovely.
That's going to give me. I think if I do that, I'm going over like 500 Q an hour. I hit like 470 already. That's going to give me
That's
like
dope.
500 Q an hour. Yeah.
After seeing Greeny's
That's
short, which shout out to Greeny if you see this for his like daily ideas or tips or whatnot, when he's talking about golden combos effectiveness, getting from like a golden combo with 700 kills versus like 800, it gets exponentially so much better.
Yeah. Every click after like 75 seconds, it doesn't sound like a lot. You're like, oh yeah, 1 second. No, dude.
Well, no, it's
Every
huge.
second matters. It could be the difference between getting like 100 Q an hour to like getting 150 or so. And because I know my friend Eagle, he put like 4 seconds into his duration, and he like doubled his econ or something like that. It was nuts.
Crazy,
Well, it makes sense, yeah. If you've got good golden combo, you've already got a
Mhm.
good duration, and then you can stack on, get from like, see, I just got 629 right there on my golden combo. Get that to 750. I think the math is it literally doubles the amount of that you get from it.
Is it not worth upgrading the bonus though? The one on the left. You don't tend to put much bones into that.
Not so much after you get GT Plus. When the buy cost becomes like 700, that's fine. You don't need it. Now later
That's
on,
the whole reason why I'm doing that effective patch sheet. So I spent like the last 2 hours on it because I want to try to figure out if the golden tower duration is worth it or the golden tower bonus for those last couple clicks.
I bet you, I'm willing to bet money that duration is going to be up at the top compared to bonus.
I'm thinking
for
so
that.
too. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Absolutely. Even mine, it says duration. It's like yelling at me to do 1 click of duration now. Like it's like right at the top.
You should do a like obviously you'll have your stats, but like try to not change anything besides just get that one click. But like don't even put like levels into your mods for like a day after, and just like get a true A/B test of getting that 1 extra second. Just how much more effective it is.
Oh yeah, I could try and do that because right now it takes a lot of shards just for me to get a new level split on my gen mod. So it's probably going to stay the same level for another day or two at this rate. Because I'm getting to a point now where the primary's 201, but
yeah, they get super pricey.
To get a new level split, I need to get like at least like 2,000 or so shards on the gen mod for like to get like to power it up more at this point, according to the path sheet thing, the calculator. But yeah, I check that every day. I love it.
That shards effective sheet or with that website?
No. In the path sheet, in the module sheet, there's a tab called optimal assist levels. I think that's like the best one, honestly.
Path. I think this
is that not the same as the calculator we had at the beginning of the stream?
It probably is, but this one, everything's all set up already, and all you gotta do is like plug in how many like shards you have, and then if the mod levels are different, you update that in the inventory, and then all you gotta do is put in the shards you have left over, and it gives you the new level split if there is one. If there's not, it'll just say optimized at the bottom.
Efficient shard leveling calculator. I'll put it back in the chat.
Yeah, there's a website that does basically the same exact thing. That's what I use.
Yeah. You don't have to fill out all of your tower data at that point. It's very simple. Is it ancestral? Is it 1 to 5 star?
Yeah.
That's the website right there. Yeah.
So here we go, Joe Dog. According to my econ sheet, it's telling me to do 7 levels of gen multiplier efficiency, and then 1 click of GT duration, and then another 7 of gen multi, and then GT duration, and then another 7, and then GT duration, a gen multi, and then spotlight angle, and then bonus a little bit after that.
I haven't touched spotlight angle in it seems like a year.
Tags, the first video I saw from your channel was you doing the effective path. Like that was
that
was a while ago.
I'll put it in the chat.
Oh my gosh!
So how the times have changed. Look at the progression.
I'll put it in the chat. This is what it looks like, Joe Dog. Like basically.
Yeah, I looked at it a little bit because you brought it up. I think like maybe last stream or 2 streams ago, and I started messing around with it the last couple of days at work, and I'm almost done. I still have a couple more. These dang relics take forever.
It's very addictive.
Backgrounds and themes, and you got to click. And I'm like, I don't know any of these.
Yeah, but here's the thing, though. Once you set it up one time, that's all. And then afterwards, when they come out with a new sheet, just use the import tool, and it'll transfer everything over to the new sheet, so you don't have to fill out everything again.
You need to make another video
on how you use that.
On that.
Yeah, I'm working on it. You know what's funny? I actually began recording a new one, but I did it on my mini account, and then when I was asking like Matthew and them, and I was like, yeah, like I did it on the mini account. Is that going to be a big deal? And he was like, well, you're going to be missing out on a lot of things. And I'm like basically, I'm sorry. Nah, I'm not going to do the soundboard sound, but I was like, like, oh my God. So I had to start over on that.
So I've got this up on the stream now. I'm doing that tool you sent, Bulldozer. And actually, for the generator for me, I've got it set at 174 for primary and my assist at 161. But it's technically telling me that I should de-level my primary by 1 and then move my secondary up to 163, I think.
You type in how many excess shards you have left over.
See,
the total.
Right here, it's got 3,576.
Yeah, so that goes in shards available, and then
shards available.
Yeah, you filled it out right, Bonzo.
Dope. Yeah, I could see.
And I didn't trust it for like the first 20 times, but every time I did it, I looked at my coin multiplier.
Wait a second.
My coin bonus, and it was right. It always had a higher number.
Wait a second, Bonzo.
Yeah.
Can you click on the checkbox that says allow relocking substats and then run it again real fast?
Let's do it. Oh,
See what
whoa,
happens.
whoa, whoa, whoa.
But I bet you it gives you a higher number, right?
This is saying primary 181 and secondary 150 for a total bonus of 2.3. But here, I'm gonna just go back.
That all depends on what sub effect on that you're gonna
Yeah,
use.
see that's the thing. Like if you don't care about the substats, I would just go for the highest level split, for the biggest bonus.
Damn, yeah,
Depending
this
on
is
what's on your
literally
assist, of course.
2.2 to 2.3. That's crazy.
What's your 161 effect though on your ass mod?
My module effect on it is 15% for substat efficiency. Multiplier is 30. It's a 5-star singularity harness.
No, like on your the module itself.
Yeah,
what's
like
in
what's
that,
in the
what's in that
161 slot on the
the
assist
one that you'll
mod?
lose.
There's a few guys talking there. I pulled it up on my screen. It'll probably take a second to pull through on the stream. But what was the question again?
What's your 161 slot on? I think that's your dim core.
Oh, it's enemy attack level skip.
I see what you mean. Yeah, enemy attack level.
Sorry, yeah, singularity hardness. Yeah, you'd be losing
that's
that.
fine.
Yeah.
You could definitely get rid of that now. That's fine. Like for when you farm, that's.
Damn, I'm gonna write this down. I'm gonna do that as
I
a
would
test.
I agree. Yeah.
Honestly,
try doing it for the cannon and the core
skip,
as well.
I'm gonna screenshot
enemy
this.
attack skip. It's not going to really
It's
matter.
not that
till maybe
valuable, yeah.
19 probably. Yeah, maybe. But then again, you're going to have 3 energy shields. You're going to have Death Defy. You're going to have Demon Mode, Second Wind, and then eventually Nuke. So I wouldn't worry about attack level skips when you farm like that. I mean,
yeah, and it's only 0.9% too. So I think I agree. I would go 181, 150 for sure. Yeah.
Try doing it for the cannon and Jen.
Yeah.
I did it for the last tournament.
Bro, this is brilliant. Don't you love the Tower
so cool.
community live collaborations like this? This is amazing.
Listen,
Thank you all.
Don't take our word for it. We're just
guessing.
Yeah,
if
we're
you're
out here at JGU, we're guessing out here.
I've been saying that at work now. I'm an elementary school teacher, and I say it at work, and the kids are like, "What are you talking about?" I'm like, "I don't even know, man. I'm just guessing." They all just start dying laughing.
So, real quick check here, because this is saying, well, how do I see the total? Oh wait, yeah, total multiplier. Just double check for modules 2.293, and actually, you know what? I'm already
addicted to this
behind.
website.
Joe, if you said the math all checked out, then I'm just gonna leave it at that and trust it. But yeah, let's try.
Yeah, like I said, I did it for like 25 times, and it was always right. So like, I trust it.
All right, we're gonna try Canon now. Canon primary is just a normal ancestral. 172. Secondary is 3-star Astral Deliverance.
So Tags, while he's doing this on that effective pass sheet, I got to do that for all the modules and like put all the substats in then just to make it as like accurate as possible. Because I saw that was one like the module sheet.
You do have to do that one time.
You got to do okay. So just every time.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I mean, for now, just set up the mods that you run. You don't have to do all of the mods, unless you're.
Well, I'm just using it for farming right now because I'm just so curious about spotlight angle, the generator mods, and golden tower duration and golden tower bonus.
So Canon,
I think
telling me to stay
I still
the same.
think econ's important.
Yeah, you know what? When I talk to like my friend Versetti and stuff, and Christian, they still think that econ matters a little bit. So I'm not going to like forget about it completely. I think it's still worth doing.
I mean, I was finally able to.
Bonzo?
Oh, what was that, Bulldozer?
What did the cannon do?
So Cannon's telling me to stay, because my cannon is 172 primary, 161 assist, and I've got a 28% multiplier efficiency. And so when I do do the optimize without the like relocking, because my 6th slot is a little bit of critical chance, just a tiny bit of epic. It's saying 172, 161, so keeping it the same for a total bonus of 35.466. And then when I do the allow relocking substats, same thing, 172, 161, and then 35.
Oh wow, that's interesting.
Yeah, so
Have you tried
that's.
your core yet?
I wonder why this one is telling me to stay the same versus the generator.
Can you go to your assist slots so we can see the bonus that you're doing or that you have?
I'm at 30 multiplier efficiency on generator and 28% on my cannon.
Huh.
But also might be
It's such
because my primary is only, I mean, it's an ancestral. There's no stars next to it.
Ah, that's what it is. I bet.
Have you tried it for core yet?
Oh, what up, Nick? Nick, if you just left and came back, check out this tool. I'm going to put it in the chat again. If you have assist mods, everyone should check this out. Because what I'm about to do after this runs over, it will effectively, by de-leveling my assist to 150 in the generator and then getting my primary like 183, it'll move my module coin bonus from a lowly 2.2 to 2.32. Or no. 2.322, yeah.
That's a big jump.
Every little bit matters, you know.
Especially when you multiply all these together. I'll be curious to see if it's like a 10% increase or a 5, but I'm definitely going to make a video about it.
Content. Try it for the core mod as well.
All right, yeah, let's try core.
Did you
Sorry,
guys see
Camden.
the new battle conditions for, I guess, tomorrow?
I haven't looked at it, but
Oh, yeah, I got you.
next.
Oh,
Please-
guess
please
what?
tell me-
Oh God,
Guess
is it
what?
bad?
Guess
Another
what's
Task
back?
Ultimate.
Guess what's back, guys?
What's back?
Oh my God.
Take a wild guess.
Fast ultimate.
Fast ultimate, yeah.
No, dude. Tank Ultimate's back. Well, that's back too.
Is
Yeah.
Death Defy
So-
down and Energy Shield?
Please
Wait,
tell
hold
me.
on. It's the same as the last one, except instead of Protector Ultimate, it's enemy attack speed.
Oh,
Oh,
that's even worse.
no.
Oh, and
Oh,
Death Defy
Jesus.
down.
That's
No,
even and Death Defy down. I tell you.
Damn.
no.
What's the point?
Why I'm not seeing this? Oh, just jump
Those
to the
range
Reddit.
enemies, those range are gonna get us.
Right after I unlocked Berserker Mastery was like the one tournament that had no Death Defy or Energy Shield battle condition. It was a miracle. But I only had the 30-second, Viking Funeral. And since
Oh my
then,
God.
there's always been one or the other or both Death Defy and Energy Shield. I
If
just,
Oh
that
my
happens
God, dude,
again,
when I first
you and me
got
are
that-
spending gems, gems.
Dude, when I first got that, I was so hyped. I was like, yo, let's go to funerals in session. Let's go. You know?
Funerals in session.
I was so hyped.
That's
I was
hilarious.
so hyped about Berserker. It's so good. Yeah.
It really is. It was the single best improvement in tournaments that I've gotten from any card mastery with just a couple
Oh,
levels. Now, granted,
agree.
I don't think you should get it before damage or like demon mode, or especially not super tower. Super tower is insanely good. But once you get those, it's just it lets you just fight above your weight class.
Yeah, because you get that one Death Defy, and then all of a sudden you got 300 seconds of just like you're obliterating
Yeah,
everything on the
yeah.
screen.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah.
I actually
So,
hate the Viking
Ancestral
Funeral.
2. This will be interesting for
It's
core.
brilliant.
So I've got both of them at 2-star.
The reason why I
So it's
hate
got to
the-
be the rarity. That's why that's got to be that's the difference. Why when you locked or allow relocking, that stayed the same versus like your generator. I bet.
Yep.
Let's try this. I pressed enter. So this is for core with my 173, 161. And I've got 31% for multiplier efficiency on this. Actually, we'll uncheck first. Optimize. All right, same thing. Actually, no, excuse me. This is saying I should move down to 171, 163. Wow.
Yeah.
And you'll notice that it'll kind of like accordion. It'll go up
Yeah,
one
same
and then
thing.
down two and then up one and then down. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, depending on the
as you get
shards that you
stronger.
get, because you can go back and forth and move that pool of shards around.
Exactly. Yeah, it'll be like your main will lose 2, your ass will gain 1. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it'll flip flop back and forth
68.4.
as you go up
I'm
incrementally.
going to see what mine is now, because this is saying 68.4. Do some quick math. You guys keep talking while I do this. I don't want to interrupt.
I got a question for y'all. I'm passed for the free ups over. I'm over 200% on all three of them. Is that something that I want to start kind of doing in Workshop Plus, or should I still kind of focus on that coin plus in the Workshop Mastery? I'm sorry, Workshop Plus.
Wait, so they're all at 200 now?
I got their attacks 207, defense is 205, and utilities 205. So I'm thinking like
free ups.
So for free ups, yeah. So like once every 12 waves or so, I get a double bonus. But if I can get that up to like 220, then it's like once every 5 waves. So like, do you think that would help if I put a couple clicks in the free ups in the Workshop Plus? That will help with coins.
What level is it at the minute?
It could, but I think ELS will be better.
Well, yeah, I almost got ELS.
Do you have good wave skip plus?
I'm sorry?
Okay.
Joe, do you have good wave skip plus mastery?
Yeah, I got that mastery.
Okay.
That's
It sounds like he's got that all maxed out, yeah, because if his free ups are 200%,
yeah, my free,
you're pretty developed.
Like 1.6 at least.
Yeah, I'm 1.65 on free ups, and my enemy level skip is 156 for farming. I finally got it to one. I finally maxed it out on tournament. This last tournament, I was like so happy.
Is it 160 for max?
160 for max, but for my farming, I'm at 1.56, and my next click's like 118 big Q. Versus
what's the free up max?
Free up max, I think is 200, or 100. I'm sorry, so 2.0.
2.0. Okay.
You know what's funny? I think it costs more coins to max out free up plus than ELS plus.
I think you're right. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like 15S or something like that.
Yeah, I know level skips are super pricey.
Oh, yeah.
I hope this next update they move, because I think the last update, or when they went to 27, because I think 28's coming next, didn't they, now we're at 27. I believe they gave another like 100 levels to like attack, like damage enhancement and health enhancement. Am I remembering that correctly?
Yeah, yep. And I think they went up 20 in ELS.
I hope they do something similar, just because, like y'all were stating a few minutes ago, the value of econ has kind of gone down a bit. Especially in tournaments where they just get rid of your level skips by like, wave 600. They're just gone.
They got to do something to make it worth farming.
They do,
those top guys, they probably can't even like upgrade anything anything worthwhile at this point.
Keep adding on more levels.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, so Joe, like my friend Christian and Greeny, they farm tier 21 now just for the shards. Not for the coins, just for shards.
Yeah.
Just for shards. That's all.
I'm doing armor just to check this.
No, I was watching your stream last night when Christian was helping you out with that T19 run, and I'm kind of curious to see, because I think I'm close to T20 or tier 20, but I just feel like I'm just gonna have a big drop off in coins. And
he would be the guy to talk to for that, probably. He said he
seemed to know his stuff, and I've seen him before in some different streams, so I definitely know his stuff.
He trolls a lot, so Christian trolls a lot, but he knows he knows some stuff, and he knows some things, and he trolls a lot, but he knows a good amount of stuff, and he's top 100 though, so he goes into Legends with like a farming setup and wins the bracket.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah, like straight up troll, man. Like he don't care.
Amazing.
Yeah, he's savage. But yeah, he was telling me to try the stuff for 19. He said the only thing I'm missing is the Prim C. I can't run Prim C yet because I'm missing some things on there, the substats. That's all.
I've been trying to re-roll for Spotlight Angle on my farming Primordial Collapse. I only have one. I probably spent over $1 million trying to get from Mythic to Ancestral, and just no luck. That's another thing.
Dude, it took me so much for GT duration. Oh my god,
it's tough, man. Those last few slots.
GT duration took me like 10 million dice.
I'm considering after GT Plus maxed out and down the line, getting Black Hole maxed out, because right now it's 35 seconds without this module substat. But if you can get to 38, and then you can free up another module like slot, depending on how far along you are, that could be pretty valuable. But I think
Yeah,
it's expensive.
I maxed that out early just for the extra slot, and that's definitely valuable.
Oh, you got that maxed out?
Yeah, because for Joe, if he decides to max that out, he could put like Chronofield like speed reduction for 19 and 20.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Big time.
Yep. And I got those big 3 all gold box for the ass mods, and it's just like I'm not going to pay the money. I'll buy the stones, but I'm not buying gem packs to rush labs.
No.
But those labs are going to take forever. It's like, but you got to do it,
Oh yeah.
Saying it'd be like
I'm looking forward to buying landmine stun, nuke, and slow aura masteries here. Yeah, those are the last 3 masteries I think I'm going to buy for a while.
I might get nuke mastery before slow aura, and just hear me out. Because when I unlock the auto nuke like activation from Killing Blow, I'm going to try to farm tier 18, and then I'm going to take off slow aura, and I'm going to put the nuke card on. And so then if I'm not using slow aura and farming, but I have nuke on, then of course might as well upgrade nuke first, if that makes sense.
Do you know the reason I'm not doing that? In terms
What's
of
the reason?
First, my theory is that by the time you've got your nuke has triggered, you've lost your shield, you've lost all 3 shield.
That's a good point. There's not that much time left.
You've lost your second wing. At that point, nothing's going to have recharged in time.
That's a good
point. You're going to get 20, 40, 100 waves. Whereas if you get slow aura first, you're going to impact all those overcharges and all those rays without having to trigger nuke. Because I was in the same boat as you.
Well,
I decided on slow aura.
It doesn't affect overcharge. It only affects elites and regular enemies.
And slow aura doesn't affect overcharge either.
Both of them. Correct. But it does affect rays. They both affect rays for sure. Oh, you'll see a difference when you do a tournament run and rays come up to the circle and they just stare at you.
Man, yeah.
That's great.
It's hilarious. Yeah. And then
which you could also, instead of losing all your energy shields, like you could manually activate that nuke beforehand. I mean, that could also help out so that because I know
that'll stop your intro sprint though, right?
Yeah.
It just all depends. Like I know, I mean, you remember before all those enemy level skip reductions and all that stuff, where we were having tournaments and for hours and hours.
Mm-hmm.
Like people would. I watched Ryan do it. He would like, all right, at 18:25, I'm going to hit nuke so that I know at 21:25 it's going to hit nuke again.
Yeah, you could do that. Like if you know you're going to go another like 300 waves when intro sprint's done, you could do that. I mean, to time it or whatever. Yeah, you could do that. Especially for this tournament, there's enemy attack speed, and nuke is like perfect for that. Nuke mastery.
Yeah, so it's all like just battle condition relevant on that.
It just feels like you get more bang for your buck.
Oh my god, what's cooking?
And I've been watching
What's up,
War forever.
What's up, Andre?
Yeah, we got a good crowd here. How many we got in the voice chat now? Candyman, what's up?
Appearance on Discord. That's cool. You should come more often, Bonzo. By the way, Bonzo, have you considered not using Primordial Collapse because of the ILM?
I want to stop using Primordial Collapse in my farming, but what I'd switch to would be Harmony Conductor. And
yeah, that's what I use.
When I had Harmony Conductor, because when I first, how should I phrase this? A few months ago, I was using Harmony Conductor, but I was noticing that I was eliminating enemies like way out of the range. Like scatters wouldn't even get close. Like even now, they're just at the edge of it. And so then I switched to Primordial Collapse, and I saw like a 5% increase in coins. So I do want to switch back to Harmony Conductor because I think it would help me survive longer in farming, but I would sacrifice some coins.
Wait, what's your bounce shot range?
Just a second. Oh wait, whoops, right here.
You don't look any of yours, do you?
Wait,
Bonzo?
hold on. Yeah, can I see your bounce shot stuff?
Bounce shot range
I don't think he
9.54.
locks. I don't think he locks the targets or the range.
What do you want to see?
Yeah. Your
Bounce
bounce
shot
shot
range.
stuff in the attack tab.
Okay, so I got bounce shot chance is 78. It'll probably load up here on the screen in a minute. I think there's like a 20 or 30-second
Yeah, he does
lag.
have it all maxed.
Yeah, I've got all
Okay,
maxed.
so basically,
And I've got a little
I hate
bit
to
here
sound-
with because Astral Deliverance is in the assist slot.
I hate to
at the
sound
current.
like Athlete X, but bounce shot targets at max is killing your gains.
Yeah.
Exactly. By a lot.
And the range too, yeah.
Yeah, by a lot.
I've
the
been
range.
telling you this.
I
I've
know,
been
I
saying
just-
this.
Well, I kind of tested that stuff tags, and I kind of turned back the bounce shot chance, and I maxed those out at around 4,000 waves, and it pushes me a bit more and me a bit more coins. Just at the beginning is not very good.
Yeah, the chance is fine.
Yeah,
You
I'd
could
see
max
at the
out,
beginning
but
if
the
you've got
targets
this,
is
like,
the big one.
it'll just destroy everything. Crush
The
your coins.
targets
Yeah.
is
Yeah, I lock targets at 1 and range at 2 meters.
wait, who was the wait, who made that post? The Dragon War God. Is that my video link? Did he put my video link in there? It says how to do the sheets. Is that my link or Jay Plays in the Reddit?
Bonzo, I think
video?
you're the same as me. You want to just have it as idle as possible.
Yeah,
other than clicking gems. So what I do is every run, it auto carries on from where I last left the workshop.
Mhm.
So 1 click in targets, no click in range, lock both of those.
Yeah.
1.65 on the shockwave size, turn of chrono field loop, and then when it just auto restarts, all of those things are going to be in the same place. So you don't have to touch it. The only time you have to change it is when we're getting ready for tournament, but you change your build then anyway. So
Yeah, that or like what I just did because I'm farming right now, and about wave 5,300, 5,400 is when like my nuke goes off usually on when I'm farming, and I just manually just hit bounce shot targets and max that out to 8
Yeah, just get
or
it up.
whatever, and that's like the only
Yeah.
time I touch it, and that's if I remember to do it, you know what I mean, like.
Mhm.
So I think you would have probably some better gains, Bonzo, if you lock that bounce shot range and bounce shot targets, and make sure you take the perk off of bounce shots or the bounce shot targets.
Yeah, and I do
perk
have the
off.
max ban, so I could ban that.
Yes.
I think we're getting some
the
feedback on
banning-
mic.
planning of that helped me as well.
I need to get my
And that's
free
the
up
best
max
thing
for a
about
few
this
more
is you
levels.
just test it out and see if it works.
Yeah.
And that's what I hope that my one big pray is that for version 28 is that we get the module, what is it, where we can change the sub effects presets.
Yeah, didn't Fuds comment on that?
I'm not sure if he did, but that would just make the game so much more enjoyable. Just so that you can test
Oh,
around
for sure,
different
yeah.
things. Golly.
Rather
he
than like
mentioned it
if
in
you
a
5-star
live
module,
stream.
then you're basically screwed.
Yeah.
And I would hope that if they did have like module, presets, that if you did have like 2 4-star modules, ancestral, you'd be able to shatter one for like a ton of shards. Because if they do allow for the presets for modules, I would think effectively you don't need to have like 2 ancestrals. You can just
Yeah,
get
I got
everything
2
to 5-star.
5-star prim cores, and I would destroy one of them.
If they gave
To
you
get those
the
shards back.
2,000 shards per epic in there, that'd be 16. It'd be like what?
But it'd be interesting to see like would people do that? Like what's something that you don't use? Would I, since I don't use Galaxy compressor anymore, would I be able to deconstruct that one too? You know what I mean?
It should probably be only the ones you've got duplicates of.
Yeah, that's what I would think
Yeah.
too.
Probably would be a ton of keys. Talking like
Yeah, so
100
I'm
key
saving
upgrade.
up keys. Yeah, I'm saving keys right now.
If I
just
could-
for that.
if I could merge one restorative bonus and hoard a bunch of them for the shards, I would that would be great. That's what I would do.
Man, I
For
haven't
the gen mods.
legitimately pulled modules. I mean, I've pulled like a random like 200 pull. I think like a month ago when I was literally like 50 shards away from leveling up the generator one more level between a farming run. But I haven't put significant gems into the mods since the last featured banner. And
Yep, same.
I hate pulling
What was
mods.
that, like Christmas time, right?
Yeah, about then.
Yeah.
Like the chance of getting an epic is 2.5%, but it's been 2.5% since when there was like 16 epics in total, I think is the math. Now there's like what,
now there's
24? So
Yeah.
that's effectively a 50% increase. So this 2.5 should be 3.75.
No, wait, that's just the percentage to get an epic. You have to look at every single every single epic that you get.
Yeah,
In my
That's
case,
right.
it's like
waters the
almost
whole pool
10%.
down.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have a
I'm
2.5% chance to pull an epic, and then out of that, you have a 4.4% chance to get a restorative
specific
bonus
one.
or whatever it is.
Yeah, I wonder
Yeah.
what these percentages were before they added all these extra mods. Because as we see here, it's like 4.45. And granted, I do have a few that are 5-star. I just didn't know I had Sharp Fortitude 5-star. I forgot about that one.
Wait, are you showing us your game? Because right now it has Oh, never mind. I was going to say you have the Reddit open, but it's on the left. Never mind.
Yeah, game's on the left. Trying
So
a little
what's
bit
your only- you got-
different
So you
style
have
out
what,
today.
you got Sharp Fortitude and Singularity Hardest?
As
Those are your
my
5
only
stars?
5-stars, yeah.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Yep. So once you begin the 5-star more things, those percentages will go up. So yeah.
Yeah, I assume every 5-star will just get a little bit more increase for these other ones.
So right now,
Let's
the only
see.
ones left for me are the Primsea and Dimcore. So it's like I kind of have a banner for both of them
That's sick.
in a way. For now,
I have like 4.
Go to your
missing.
history. The last time I bought shards was January 25th.
Oh, yeah, I could tell here.
Yeah.
January 26th. Yep. I mean, how I see it is, and actually tags to circle back on this because you had mentioned attack speed and critical chance masteries.
yeah.
I am a big fan of rushing the last like 2 levels of a mastery. So like coins, this tomorrow night we'll get to level 7, and then 8, 9, that's 2 levels. I'm gonna rush those. That'll probably cost me like 3,000 gems, and that's gonna be a pretty big increase to coins. And it's only 9 levels, so how I look at it is when I get these masteries, let's say done, I'm not really gonna be rushing any more labs. I'm not gonna rush 99 levels of a 99 level lab. Like, no way. But for Masteries 9, and then I'll go back to pulling modules. And I think that'll be about perfect time, because like here, an example, my Amplifying Strike is level 172, and it's a 0-star, so it'll max out at 200. So once this gets to about 200, if I don't start pulling mods to get one more star in this, or an actual star, I'm going to be capped.
Yeah, that happened to me with my Dimcore. I had to get the 1-star to unlock the 201 slot.
Yep, got to get that 1-star.
Yep.
But then another flip side is once you get all these mods 5-star, or you get what you need, then it's like, okay, all my gems can now go towards rushing.
Depends on what they do in the
Oh,
update.
good night, Nick.
Yeah, I've been
Thanks for hanging
saving
out.
gems also, but I've also rushed probably 10,000 gems worth of labs this past month too. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I've rushed a lot.
But I had some stuff saved up, and that's kind of funny because I do the opposite with masteries. I rush the first couple labs, the cheapest ones, rush those to kind of get going, and then whenever it gets down to like maybe 100 and 150, something you can get in like a couple hours of just hitting the ad, I'll rush that. But yeah, I mean, to rush those last 2, that's got to be pricey. Like you said, probably 3,000 gems.
They are, but the value per rush, like if it's a lab that, like to show you an example, has 1 day left, like this, 1 day, like 84 gems, like it is technically lower gems. But if you look at like the gem per hour, there's just like, we're looking at Shatter Shards at the beginning. It's like 1.5 years as full length with no lab speed relics or whatnot. You get a bigger value in like gem per hour when the labs are longer, effectively.
Yes, correct. Yes, yeah.
But yeah, if
when
it was,
you see that it's only 150 gems to rush something that you've had in for 5 days. You click it every time, don't you?
You get
Even if
antsy,
it's-
yeah. You get real
Yeah,
antsy.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that button.
My rule of thumb. So imagine I'm on a ×6 speed. The minute it hits 6 days, so 1 day IRL, that's when I then gem it. So if I'm on a 5 speed, I wait for it to get to 5 days, because that to me is worth. I've waited enough. Now I'm rushing the last 1 full day of waiting.
I don't know,
I
man.
do about 12 hours.
I don't
but
know,
I do
man.
half of that.
Dude, I don't know. I'm saving up for V28. I got 98 gems. I'm ready.
I'm
saved
impatient.
up, ready to go.
98.
98.
It's like I'm lying. Nah. I just got done rushing a lab, so nah. I don't know what I'm gonna do with gems.
I go through phases. When I was, there was a time when it was like, if there's over 20 gems, they're burning a hole in my game. I just gotta go pull one mod, and then I gave myself some resilience, some mental fortitude by then waiting to 200. But now that I'm just aiming for Russian labs, I would say I've got pretty good resilience. But modules aren't that tempting for me. They just spend
His tower
8,000,
must be a
don't get what you
machine,
want.
too.
It's painful.
I did the
Modules
dip.
definitely are frustrating.
Oh,
for
yeah.
Sure.
Oh yeah.
I paid for 200 yesterday, and got an epic I needed, which then got me a mythic plus.
That's
to an
nice.
Ancestral.
That's some good luck
it was
there.
like the
Just your
lucky-
first pull
yeah,
of 200,
100%.
get what you want.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It wasn't the prime one, like it wasn't the best modules, but it was something that upgraded to Ancestral, so it was worth it.
That's dope. Yeah, I want to. I mean, there's a few things I want. I would like to get Orbital Augment to. I only have it legendary, to Ancestral, and then try Space Displacer and Orbital Augment. I'm basically stuck with Space Displacer. I didn't really think about this before I got into ILM. Because my ILM is so leveled, I kind of have to use Space Displacer forever.
Yeah.
But I would guess Space Displacer, and they're both Ancestral, but then putting like an Orbital Augment in, maybe that's more beneficial or would do better than the Anti-Cube Portal. Probably not, but like it'd be great to test and find out, you know.
It's definitely something. Yeah, like I messed around with all three of those: ACP, Space Displacer, and OA, just to kind of figure out what works best for you. But yeah, and your landmines are way more advanced than anyone that I didn't even know.
That is another reason why I did it, because I work in social media, so I'm always trying to think of ideas, and I didn't see any other tower tubers doing ILM plus.
Yeah.
So, like, part of me wants to just move this straight, like, just keep doing the next few months of stone packs directly into ILM plus, get it maxed out for the memes, but I don't have the econ yet for those super high labs, like, you know, the assist module stuff. That's just so far away from me that I need to at least get my econ to the point that I can start getting those, and then I can go back to my lovely ILM plus.
So you think the ass mods are be better usage of your stones versus like the ultimate weapon, the inner landmine upgrades?
I think it just depends. Like, for
You
example,
need Golden Power plus higher level. You've already got 11, haven't you?
yeah, I've got GT plus at 11. I think right now, like, because next month I'm for sure getting Death Wave cooldown maxed. That might not be like the absolute best.
I wouldn't
say
do that.
Yeah,
wouldn't do
controversial with tanks.
Yeah,
and
I wouldn't
controversial.
do that. I think it's a waste of stones. I just got a permanent death wave, and mine's is only 4 out of 5 for the quantity, and it's at 60 seconds.
But you've got a
Because-
farming Dimension Core, right?
Well, yes, but in the meantime, you could always just run you could run like Prim C as the primary and Dim Core assist instead.
Well, that's what I do right now.
It's the same thing, yeah. But and so it's the same thing basically. But if you take those stones and put them in the substat efficiency, if you get it to 67%, you'll get the quantity for
Yeah, but
permanent death
Yeah, but
wave.
then I'd have
we
to
won't switch.
sacrifice something on my Tournament Dimension Core, because I use my Tournament Dimension Core in the assist. I'd have
And
to
plus, not only
sacrifice one
that,
of these.
But core substat is going to boost everything for you anyway. Than just doing
Yeah,
death
but-
wave the 50 seconds, which I think it's a waste of stones, honestly.
But we have no Death Wave effects on our tournament dim core.
Yeah, on the tournament I don't, so I'd effectively
Dim
have to.
core.
I mean, not get rid of
Oh,
it,
right.
but yeah,
Okay.
I have to use that.
Oh,
I mean,
right, yeah, because you
I only
gotta
have
use the
one
thing.
ancestral
Okay.
dimension core, so I basically have to use this. I mean, I could. I think I have an
Well,
epic one.
Can you go
Wait to
back to your
see.
dim core
Wait to see
for a
what they
second?
do. Wait to see what they do for 28. They might come out with the mod substat
If they
preset
do,
for
yeah, that would
28.
be
If they do, then you're covered. I mean, that's going to be a big fu to the people. They got a second dim core, but whatever.
See, that's the that worries me because if they're like, damn, if we do give these module presets, we're gonna screw over everyone who's got a 5-star, and it's like, or two 4-star modules, for example. And it's like I don't want that to stop them from making a change that would arguably really improve the game. The fix would be you could shatter an ancestral and get all those shards back for the epics.
I'm trying to think. Yeah, you could do Death Wave to 50, or you could max out the quantity instead, and that'll give you the same effect.
So I'm considering getting the one more
do
quantity
both
even
like I
like
did.
now, because I mean I'm gonna get this pack.
Well, that's more stones, so no,
Yeah.
probably not.
I've got 1,200 stones right now, so I could get the 850. That's what the next upgrade for Deathwave Quandary is. So I'm considering getting that now, but I did my math, and I think if I got the Quandary before the like end of the month when the next stone packs come, I think I'd be like 200 stones short of being able to move the inner landmine cooldown to 50 seconds. Like that last upgrade, I might be a little bit short.
Just for your reference, Bonzo, when I got it to maximum death wave quantity and 37-second cooldown, because I got the ancestral substat, I can now run 2 times 6s
That's
rather than the
dope.
1.
That's good, yeah.
So my cells had massively grown. If I did like a tier 16 8-hour run,
But
I
your
was
lab
getting
speed's
over
only
a
like 57, right?
It's 62. Yeah.
62.
Oh man, you gotta finish that,
Bro,
lab
yeah.
speed.
When you're
Yeah.
at 6 times, like, I mean, I hate upgrading lab speed in the short term, but
It's the
I'm
worst.
able to keep one slot at 6 times for 5 out of 7 days a week, sometimes 4, because tournament days I'm not able to. You can level up stuff fast. Like, it looks intimidating seeing 15 days, but this is less than 3 days with the 6 times speed.
Yeah, it's
So
2.5
bulldoze,
days,
just
man.
put one on, put it 6x, and I think you'll see that you get it done pretty quick. You gotta
But
get
I
that.
don't know what lab to take out. That's the problem.
What 5 labs do you have right now?
So I've got the last 3 levels of golden bot duration.
I just
and
rush
I've got
those.
the max.
I would rush those, brother. Those golden
And then
moderation
my-
labs are so long.
Coins per kill is level 98.
Oh, nice.
So one more level.
Then once that's done, put lab speed.
Yeah, just rush that
Yeah.
one. That one, yeah.
Yeah, that's
I'll
another.
probably do that.
You can just rush that. So, guys, I'm gonna take
Well,
a
I've got
timeout
crit
here. I want to
damage
answer
and attack
Josh's question, or John Shirley. John Shirley, I have a stone strategy question. I got lucky with ultimate weapons, and I have Chain Lightning, Death Wave, Golden Tower, Black Hole, and Spotlight. I'm at 5.2k stones lifetime. Nice. Is it worth buying another ultimate weapon, or just keep upgrading my current ultimate weapons? I think, John, the answer is upgrade your current Death Wave, Golden Tower, and Black Hole to make sure that they're in sync. Don't upgrade Black Hole cooldown yet, but I would assume you have higher cooldowns on your Golden Tower and your Death Wave. Get those in sync with Black Hole and just keep those. Put your stones in the econ for the foreseeable future. No extra ultimate weapon, in my opinion.
I love the taking the picture of the other device. I love seeing this. Oh man,
You love what?
when people they take a picture of their other device instead of like sending a screenshot.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, look at the
bulldozer,
picture I just
man,
sent in
come on
chat.
now.
Is this in the I'm a little
Dude,
bit
that's
nervous.
so ghetto, man. I'm
So
sorry.
what's the chat?
it.
Is it general or
The one,
Yeah,
the one
in
we're
the
in.
general
the
chat,
live.
if you click on this stream has a chat. If you click on the little open chat button, general.
see, that's why I don't like Discord. That's so confusing.
Yeah.
Should just be able to
Oh, I
click
forgot
and have
to
that
switch
pull
my
up.
name back. It still says It still says Bonzo Sax Asparagus.
That's
If
why I
you know,
got
you know.
4 death
You know, you
defies
know.
this last tournament. Was because
know,
I
you know,
sacrificed
man.
the asparagus.
Yeah.
How many hours was it in the oven for?
Only like an hour. But
Only an hour.
not that I
Poor
support this
asparagus.
at all, but it was a Saturday night, and I might have been a little bit inebriated with a certain type of. They come in gummy form, and I
They
just
put the
forgot
stuff
about
I'm
it.
on now.
My roommate came
Yeah.
home. He's like, "Dude, it smells smoky."
Mhm.
Like, open the door. An hour later, it's still smoky, bro. John Shirley, they're synced at 200 seconds. Nice. John, I would just focus on econ for the time being. Econ's super valuable until I don't know. When does econ stop being as valuable, guys? Because I know
When
before
you're-
like
when you
Legends,
farm-
it's super
When
valuable.
you
still.
farm like tier 21.
Yeah,
That's a good point. Yeah.
Econ's king.
Yeah.
When you have
Yeah.
ELS, coins, free ups, all maxed out.
Yeah, when it's all maxed out.
That's not true.
When you're at about 20
That's not
little
true.
When you find
You
a
dance
different
with
game.
the econ.
What's up, Dark Archer? I see you in there.
You go like massive on econ until you can afford massive, then you go down. Then you go back when you have the damage sorted out to econ. Because you want that performance in tournaments as well. And econ is not going to give it to you. That's my take on it.
I think we got some feedback on your mic, my dude.
All right. The
Yeah,
click
sorry,
was
I'm-
in.
So look at this. I'm on the streets of Vietnam, boys. Gonna go for breakfast.
I can hear now. Breakfast. Damn. Where are you at in the world?
Vietnam, he said.
So yeah, Mike is hot market. A lot of traffic.
He's in Vietnam.
Vietnam. Yeah, that would make
Yeah.
sense for breakfast now.
It's almost 3 a.m. for me, so I'm going to bed now.
Yeah, I think with that, everybody, this has been a lot of fun. I think it's about time we wrap it up. I appreciate everyone joining in, and I might be streaming tomorrow night. If I do Saturday, I will make a post so everyone knows. But yeah, cool. Anybody
for
want to
having
add
us,
any
man.
final thoughts before we call it?
Yeah, I am going to have to stream tomorrow night because I'll be going out of town on the next day on Saturday.
Oh, nice.
So I'll have to stream tomorrow night for the tournament.
Then maybe I should just make up my mind now and just say I'll do mine Saturday morning. Then let you.
You sure?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm fine with that. I'm moving, so saying goodbye to friends, going to get dinner, whatnot. That's taking up my evenings.
Do we want to queue at the same time still with tags, but then actually just do your tournament on the Saturday in the stream?
Oh,
So at least we get the same
could,
bracket.
Brackets with the boys?
Brackets
What?
with
Huh?
the boys. Yeah, we
Brackets
could
with the
queue up at
boys.
the same time. I think we'll do that.
What's up, Endless?
Brackets with the boys. I'll actually
Sorry.
do my run on the next day.
Works for me.
Okay. Yeah, I've been doing some work on my swamp. I just got another click into it, so now update. The cooldown is 1 minute and 25, and the duration 65. We're making some headway.
I think for like
I'm getting
1,700
there.
stones, you can get it permanent, and then I think it's like another 3,000 to get 2 of them permanent. But after seeing
Yes.
Greeny's video where like it hits this swamp, it can freeze. You get up to 80% chance to stun, and then it goes around and hits the next swamp, and then it can freeze. Like you can get a
Yeah.
ton of crowd control.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I'm just going to go for 1, and then I'm maxing out Chrono Loop, and then I'll go for 2 probably.
What's your chrono loop
We'll
at
see.
now?
10.
10.
I'll go for next month. I could go for 11 and 12, and
Nice.
then maybe do like Perma Swamp at the same. Well, the tournament stones I get from now to the end of the month are going towards Swamp until it's 100% up,
Yeah,
and then I'll go back to Chrono Loop. Probably.
nice.
It's very helpful It's very, very helpful.
I agree. See, you know why I'm doing it, Dark Archer? I saw Zevin do tier 20 weight 4,500 thanks to
Oh
it.
yeah, Dark in here. What's
And he
up?
doesn't do a lot of damage either. And I'm like, okay, I got to get this now because I want to do tier 20 weight 4,500, but I'm not ready yet. I can't do it yet. So I need Swamp at least for that. I think if I want to pass it.
Yeah, you need all that crowd control for that. Except
Swamp and
Swamp
full
can't
uptime on
stun
Scout.
fleets, can it?
I don't
I think it
so,
might be
but
able
if they're
to.
inside the swamp, they could miss.
They can
the
miss.
Harmony
Oh, that's
Conductor.
huge.
Yeah.
So that's why, like, I'm trying to do radius as well, which is at 22
And then run Harmony
right now.
Conductor.
Yes. I'm not getting area of effect mastery anytime soon. I think it's a waste of stones. 1,000
Yeah,
stones for a
Preston
bigger
said
swamp
he
for
regrets
me.
getting it.
No thanks.
Yeah, I got it. I don't even know why it's not worth it.
Like it sounds good because yeah, my land mines are going to have a bigger radius, and the like the swamp, but for 1,000 stones, nah, that could wait.
It was the flashy thing at the time because it was like
Yeah.
a new
There's a
card.
new,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean,
New
I'll
grab
just
it.
do levels in the radius lab if I'm doing 98 meters. But I do want to do lower range, so it's even more effective. Like, I would do like 50, 60 meters, and then it'll be a lot better. The swamp. But yeah.
All right,
Yeah,
yo,
if
I'm
you
gonna
get that
hop
permanent- If you get
off.
that permanent SWAT and the permanent scout, I think you got the tier 20, 4,500.
You know what then? If I respec on like a Saturday, I could
Yeah,
just
exactly.
go back in the
Yeah.
a perma scout and just
Yeah,
like
do it for 24
thug it out
hours.
until Sunday. Yeah.
Yep.
Get that
Yep.
test in. All right, everybody. I'll
Yeah,
see
I
y'all
can do that,
tomorrow.
yeah.
Tags,
Thanks,
what time
guys.
you streaming so I can set an alarm. Make sure I queue up.
I am going to join with Greeny probably around 8:30 p.m.
Wait.
8:30
You
Eastern.
and Greeny. We ain't joining that bracket.
Why not, dude? Why
We're
not?
gonna get
Nice.
2 keys.
I mean,
Set
I
an
don't expect to
alarm
get a
then.
first place, but I'll settle for second. Like an easy second, I'll settle for that.
5:25 p.m. because I'm Pacific time. All right, I've got my alarm set. All right,
Yo,
everybody.
JP, chill, man.
I appreciate it. Good talking with y'all,
Thanks,
and I will
Bonzo.
see y'all later. Peace.
Take care, guys.
Take care, man.